Guys, I woke up this morning and I chose violence. I really did. I woke up and I was ready to fight the world because I'm just tired of the way things are. Like, it's raining outside. Okay, shit happens. You got a flat tire. Okay, shit happens. How many times have you let external influences affect how your day goes, right? How many times have you chosen to have a bad day because it started off a little rough? Don't let a bad minute turn into a bad hour, turn into a bad day, turn into a bad week, that turns into a bad month, turns into a bad year, that turns into the half your fucking life wasted because you've been whining and bitching about nothing. That's what we call a sharp edge. When you can kill it in the moment, right? A negative thought can create a negative environment. One single thought can ruin an entire day if you let it. The thing is, when we have a single thought up here, you have to control it. Again, actions. Simple things that we can change. So one of those negative thoughts that you might have as a newer agent is, I don't have the experience to talk about Opendoor, for one. Or, you know what, I haven't been doing this long enough to have the experience to handle these tough situations. Or another limiting belief is that, you know, it's a tough market, no one's buying right now. Or it's the new year, no one's going to give down payment assistance. The most successful salespeople I've ever met, the most successful people in any endeavor really, are the ones that are willing to find creative solutions. The ones that are willing to look past the normal path and say, you know what, I get it. This is not going to be as easy or fun as you probably want it to be, but we'll find a way to get there. If I told you that everything you wanted in life was on the other side of a hot lava-filled pit, but it had a path, as long as you stayed on that path, you'd make it through, did the rest of the pit matter? I'm going to use some psychology on you, okay? It's your problem. Deal with it. Someone doesn't have down payment, whose problem is it? Your problem. Deal with it. Someone's not ready to buy a house, it's your problem. Deal with it. When you take ownership of something, you can help guide it. You got a seller that wants to use Opendoor, that's your problem, because you didn't give them information they needed to choose you as an agent. Deal with it. Quit letting external influences affect your life. Happen to the world. Don't let the world happen to you. Has anyone ever had a grandparent that said, you know, the devil shook in his boots when I put my feet on the ground? Right? Maybe my uncle was just a weird one. So, but he used to say that I put my feet on the ground with intention. But that man woke up every day of his life at 3 a.m. and he went and checked the water in the fields, checked the cattle, checked the ranch every single day. The man got struck by lightning 3 different times. Do you think he gave up ranching? Do you think he gave up being a farmer? I saw him get mule kicked. I've seen him get bitten by a horse. Do you think he hates animals? No, he took ownership because he put himself in a situation to get harmed. And had he had listened to his own fucking training, he wouldn't have happened. Don't let external create internal. If it's raining outside, wear a jacket, have an umbrella. You can shield yourself from it. If you're around negative ass people, is that no different than rain? Is it going to get on you? Got to shield yourself from it. If you're in a negative environment, like your own head, man, I don't feel like lead generating today. I just don't feel like it. Or all the conversations I'm having are just social and I'm not having any real estate conversations, or I'm not doing anything. I've been in this business for 6 months and I still don't have a deal. I must suck. Is that a headspace you can get out of? 100%. I challenge you today to look at every thought you have, because one single negative thought can create a negative world. And when you become fortified in your mental strength, oh God, the world opens up to you when you take control of your life. It's very difficult. I'm not going to say it's an easy path. It's simple, not easy. Challenge your thinking, challenge your world. That is the most important thing we do every morning here. It's not just conversations. And I love that you guys are getting better at conversations. Some of you just don't talk, too shy or quiet, but you're engulfed in all of this environment and you're hearing the conversations and you're learning through osmosis. You're learning from just being around it. Now tell me your conversations in life haven't gotten better because of this environment. Environment is important. Culture is important. If you were trying to learn Spanish, Jacob, would you do better from a book or better living in Mexico for 6 months?
Say Mexico, but I don't plan on living in Mexico for 6 months.
No, I know you're not going to, but why is that? Why would you learn better from the immersion than a book?
Because it's your environment. It's either you speak Spanish and survive, or you speak Spanish and don't.
Exactly. So what kind of environments are you putting yourselves in that are not beneficial to your growth? Are you hanging around people that are small-minded? Are you spending time with things that aren't productive? Are you involving yourself in people's drama that you have no reason to? Are you listening to the limiting mindset or the simple talk or the small thoughts in your head? Because that's what's always been there. Change your thinking, change your world. One of the biggest things, guys, is environment. And your environment starts with how you perceive it. I can't work in a loud place. You can. You just choose not to. You like to make noise a reason you don't do something. Well, I can't work until I clean off my desk. I don't like clutter. Well, you can. You just choose to let clutter be more important than finding deals. Well, I can't work from home. You can. You just choose not to find a place to have a sanctuary. Well, I can't work from the office. I don't like people hearing my conversations. Well, you can. You just choose to let your insecurities run your life. This morning was more of a mindset coaching, but I think it's important. Rainy days create some weird energy for some people. I get excited about them because more people answer their phone. Go challenge your thinking, challenge your world. And one of the best things you can do with it is go challenge people to think differently and get them talking about life.
You are the host now.
And I'm the host now. Thank you, computer. Comments, concerns? Did I touch somebody's heart today? Thank you, Stormy, for being part of it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think that's where it starts also. So
go have conversations with people so that we can work on it tomorrow. I can't help you unless you help you. A doctor will not come to your house to fix you. Unfortunately, that day is gone. Success will not seek you out. Opportunities will knock, but they knock lightly. I hope you guys have the best Tuesday. I know I'm not wearing purple today, but I don't own a purple sweater. But if you could help me find a purple sweater, I'll wear it. I'm all about it. Guys, I've missed it. We need some more shenanigans in our lives. And shenanigans come when you're having fun. Go work, go have fun. Fall in love with what you're doing. Fall in love with what you're doing. If you get excited about hunting for houses that your husband can flip, you're going to find more of them. If you get excited about talking to people to find buyers and sellers, you're going to find more of them. Fall in love with what you're doing. Until then, high five. Everyone.